to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You got to touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. The dream.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy, Trey Rock. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it. Alright, man. From what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, it's been a good training camp, man. Like, real physical. Dudes out there flying around. They had to actually take the shoulder pads and stuff off today because, I mean, it been super physical. So, I mean, I'm liking it. I like that, man. I just want to rattle off a little bit of these injury reports for y'all, though, man. Jacoby Stevens is out week to week with a hamstring injury. And it's kind of disappointing because from what I'm hearing, he's been doing good in training camp. He's picking up the playbook fast, and he's making plays out there. So, man, that's unfortunate for him. Same with Davion Teller. Davion Teller was actually taking the majority of the first team snaps with Alex Singleton out, and they say he was being a beast out there on the field. And it's unfortunate he ran into an injury. He got a quad injury. He week to week. Man, the quad injury is not really nothing to play with. We don't know the extent of it, but man, hopefully he recovers fast because Singleton is coming back off the COVID list. Man, so like I said, that's unfortunate for Davion Teller. We all know Devontae Smith week to week with a sprained knee. Brandon Brooks week to week with a hamstring. Isaac Seumalo week to week with a hamstring. I mean, this is kind of what you expected at this point in camp. It's like a lot of soft tissue injuries. Dude's been working out extra hard, not really running, not really, actual contact. You're going to have a lot of soft tissue injuries in the beginning of the season, like training camp and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's kind of what you would expect. Just hopefully these dudes can get back to 100% before September. Before week 1 when we play Atlanta. Other than that, from what I'm hearing, the training camp has been super physical. But I'm going to get back to the training camp thing. I want to jump into this Deshaun Watson thing because everything that glitters is not gold. You get me? Not saying Deshaun Watson is a bad quarterback. I love Deshaun Watson. I've been watching him since his freshman year at Clemson. I love him, man. Dude is a gamer. He a baller. He gives you everything you want out of a quarterback. Like, he's a competitor. But I feel like the price tag for him is too high right now. And plus, we got a young buck waiting in the wing to get his turn. Like, why would you want to give up a Jalen Hurts, a dude that's ultra competitive, a dude he's a leader. Not saying Deshaun Watson not a leader because he is, but Jalen Hurts is a leader. First person in the gym, last person out. First person on the field, last person out. Dude is a leader of men. He commands his huddle. He's a baller. He can use his legs. He has a solid arm. So why would we not want to see what we can get out of this dude before we go give up 3 first round picks, 2 of our main players, and we got to pay Deshaun Watson what we got to do that we're basically paying him nothing, and we got a year to see what we can get out of this dude. Why would we go after Deshaun Watson with all the baggage he got with him right now? So I don't understand why every time. That's what I hate. This is what I hate about Philly media and fans. Every time we're linked to something, y'all take it to the ultra extreme. Y'all know we got the 2 first round picks. Could be 3 if Carson Wentz make it back in time. Y'all know we got all that. Y'all know they gonna link us to everybody in the sun. Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, I mean, like, y'all know they gonna do this. And y'all just hop on it like a dog in heat every time. Take it to the extreme. Like we people like that don't come to Philadelphia. People like that don't come. Deshaun Watson, he want to go somewhere where he's not gonna get killed by his fans, cause that's what y'all gonna do. As soon as he have a bad game, y'all gonna do that to Hurts. As soon as Hurts have a bad game, y'all gonna kill him. As soon as Deshaun have Watson, oh, we paying all this money for our. The Eagles fans never satisfied with nothing. Y'all never satisfied with nothing. So I don't even see Deshaun Watson even considering Philadelphia. He has to want to get traded here. He has to want to come here. If not, if he don't want to be here, he's going to force his way out like he's doing in Houston right now. So I feel like we should give Hurts this run. Give him this run. Y'all drafted him in the second round. Give him this run. So, but yeah, man. Like, I don't be understanding it, man. I don't be understanding it. But I'll move on. I'm going to get back to the training camp stuff, man. For what I'm hearing, Miles Sanders has been having a training camp. He's dropping a ton of passes. He fumbled a few times. And it's all the stuff that happened with Miles Sanders last year. Miles Sanders is a dynamic running back. But if you can't catch the key passes, if you're fumbling in key moments, you got to treat Miles Sanders like anybody else. You're going to have to sit on the bench until you learn. You're in the NFL now, bro. Shouldn't be no reason you having ball security issues. You deal with that in high school and somewhat in college. Once you get to the NFL, you've been playing running back your whole life. You should never fumble a football. You should never fumble a football, Miles Sanders. And I love you to death, bro. But I mean, if you're going to be doing that, you're going to be hurting us in the season. You can have a seat on that bench, because I heard Kerryon Johnson out there doing his thing. Don't let that boy come up there and creep up and take your spot. Start getting more carries than you. This is supposed to be your year, Miles Sanders. You killed us last year with the drop passes and the fumbles. We can't have a repeat season. We trying to move past that. Should already know how to. You making rookie mistakes that you ain't even making your rookie year. You caught everything your rookie year. You never fumbled the football your rookie year. Now your second season you fumbling. This training camp, now you putting the ball on the turf. Come on, bro. You got to get it together. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, big fella. And speaking of training camp, Jalen Reagor had a great day today in training camp. After having a subpar day before, Nick Sirianni had to get in his back pockets, curse him out in front of everybody and all that. But some players, they thrive off situations like that. That's why I say you got to handle some players differently. You got to handle some players like this and some players like that. Some people fold when they feel like the coach is on them too much. Some people thrive from it. I was one of those guys. I wanted a coach that was all in my face. It made me better because I didn't want to disappoint him. And maybe Jalen Reagor is one of those guys because he had a hell of a practice today. And hopefully he can stack on that, stack on it. I mean, he had a beautiful one-hand catch against Darius Slay on one-on-one drills on a back shoulder fade. I mean, Jalen Reagor, you got to start stacking these practices up. Make people believe in you. Make Jalen Hurts believe in you that he can throw you the football. You going to catch it and do something with it. He has ultra trust in Devontae Smith already. And he's a rookie. You had time to, Jalen played with Devontae Smith his freshman year, but that was years ago. Y'all chemistry should be fresh because you actually played with him last year. So, I mean, hopefully Jalen Reagor, could step it up in training camp without Smith being on the field. Because in all reality, he's going to be, if Smith's not there, he's going to be our number one option besides like our tight ends and Miles Sanders. He's going to be our number one wide receiver option. It's going to be a toss-up between him and Fogel. But yeah, man. It's been a physical, like I said, it's been physical. I mean, that's all you can ask for is dudes just competing. They said nobody's acting like a backup right now. Everybody's looking like they want to be a starter right now. It's gonna be hard decisions once that cut date come. It's gonna be super hard decisions because the players out there making it hard. And I always, my mentality is the best player should always be on the field no matter where your draft status is, how much they pay you. If you're not performing on the field and there's a dude behind you that looked like he wanted more, he should be on the football field until you get your stuff together. Are you ready to come out there and compete? You shouldn't be thrusted into a starting role just because where you were drafted at. I never believed that. I mean, but this organization, they that's what they live by. If you draft this, that's how Jordan Mailata is fighting so hard with Andre Dillard for that left tackle spot. And Andre Dillard has proven nothing to us. Jordan Mailata took so many steps his first 3 years, and he balled out last year on when he had his opportunities. Dillard actually gave us nothing. The battle should be Jordan Mailata's. It should be a battle because it's training camp, but Jordan Mailata should win that spot easily. But they're trying to give Andre Dillard every opportunity to win that spot, and he's not capitalizing on it. So, what kind of organization are we? Are we the dudes that, we pay you, you got to play? Because we kind of seen that last year with the Alshon Jeffrey and Travis Fulgham thing. Now, Alshon Jeffrey not even on the football team right now. So, it was like a whole lost cause. But yeah. I feel like the best players should be on the field at all times, man. The best players, the best 11 men should be on the field at all times. Even if you got to put a corner in over Darius Slay because you feel like he's better than him. You lost your spot. Darius said, I don't care. It could be wily veterans, first-round draft picks. Y'all should keep the best dudes on the field. It could be an undrafted free agent that come in. And he out there making plays, flying all over the field. But your starting safety timid. You're going to sit your ass on the bench now. And this undrafted rookie going to prove to us that he can play. I've always been that type of guy. Even if it was high school, it was a senior. And it was a freshman that came in and who was way better than him. That freshman going to be on the field because the senior ain't show enough. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Some of these dudes don't be obsessed with winning like some people is. Man. And I like the intensity that Nick Sirianni bringing to the practice field. He getting up in players' faces when they making wrong decisions. They're not playing good football. He's getting up in their faces. He's not afraid to call you out. We needed Doug Peterson wasn't that type of dude. Doug Peterson just played the background, patted everybody on the back. No, you need a coach that's gonna get up in your face. He gonna bring all your potential out of you. You gonna leave everything on the field for him because you know he out there leaving everything on the field for y'all. In practice. In the meeting rooms. All the energy. He expanding his energy every day. Every morning he getting up. He in your face. He making sure you doing everything right. He's especially laying it down hard on them. Pause. But he actually up in the wide receiver's face. So, I don't know, man. And Jonathan Gannon the same. He putting dudes in good position. He got Josiah Scott out there looking like an actual football player. Zach McPherson, Steven Nelson. He got them dudes out there competing. Davion Teller before he went down. He had Davion Teller flying all over the field. I just can't wait to see how this team gonna come together, man. And I know it's gonna take some time. We're not just going to just click right off the bat. So y'all going to have to pump y'all brakes a little bit. Be a little patient. We're not just going to click right off the bat. Anybody expecting us to, all y'all doing is putting too much expectations on this team. It's like, I give them to like week 4 before they really actually start clicking. Everybody actually knows their role, what they're supposed to be doing. Because the first couple weeks, it's just like everybody is just getting a turn everywhere. So, just be patient, Eagles fans. I mean, we're going to be here. You know, it's your boy, One Trey Rock. I'm going live from the cave this weekend. Hopefully, I can get a special guest. If not, it's going to be open discussion, man. Y'all know how I get. I do this football talk thing. But, yeah, It's your boy One Trey Rock. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out here.